Okay, so let's get started. Right now in our sequence 1080p edit, we have a song created. We've added a transition at the beginning, and it sounds like this. Okay, to further exaggerate that, if we clicked and dragged the audio and moved it to the start time here, so in other words, we've trimmed the audio to here, the fade still exists, and now it sounds like this. Okay, so let's reset that, and we're just going to extend the fade a little more so it happens more gradually. Great. Okay, so to show the waveform of the audio track, the way you do that is you go over here with your mouse cursor and you simply just scroll. And it opens up and reveals the audio waveform, or you can close it by scrolling the other way. That works with any layer, and it's the same thing with video. If you want to see a video thumbnail, then you can go here and open it up a little bit. Let's close that. Okay, so let's reveal the waveform of both tracks. You can see here in the waveform that this is the loudest part of the song, and that's where we made our fast cuts. If we did not want the audio to get louder at that point, even if our song does do that, using this line and adding a couple keyframes, we can actually change the volume there and make it more consistent. Now, visually, you won't see the difference in the waveform unless we were to export it and bring it back in, but because of the keyframes that we will be adding, you will hear a difference. So what we do is you hold Command, and then you can see the plus symbol. I'll let go. Command, and you can see the plus that happens. One more time. There's no plus, then the command. So with that right there, right on this line, you find where you want to make your first keyframe. So this is the point where just before it starts getting louder. So we're going to make one right there. And we're going to do the exact same thing on the bottom one, which is the other channel of the stereo track. And then on this one, right when it peaks, it's going to be right there. And then we're going to do the same thing on this one. And before this and after it, we haven't done anything so far. We've just added keyframes, but they aren't doing anything. So what we need to do in order to make the second half as loud as the first half is we need to take this and simply click and drag it down until the decibels go low enough that we think it'll make a difference and sound like the first half. So I think 5 decibels, let's try 4.8, should be fine, and we'll do the exact same thing for this one. And the result of that is the audio drops just under 5 decibels on each track. Okay, and that compared to what it used to be, so it's just a little louder originally. So if we hold Shift Command Z, we can redo what we did. If we wanted to exaggerate that, we can go to, let's say, -12, and you'll get a better example of what it's doing.